In 40 years, technology has changed a lot. Intel understands that for some, this can feel kind of overwhelming. We're here to remind a target audience that they experienced the birth of Intel and have continued to grow alongside the development of microprocessors up until now. The idea? Intel, with you through the thick and thin. So, meet John. He's dead. But thanks to Intel, his memory lives on and will be cherished by his family years after his passing. Our TV ad showcases the last 40 years of John's life. It's 2020, and after the passing of John, his son begins sorting out his late dad's PC. He opens John's old photos to see an image of his dad proudly setting up his first PC in '88, followed by his own baby photos some years later. As he flicks through, he relives his childhood and latter years of his dad's life, from watching John read the news to playing games in the early 2000s, which he then shares with his younger sister. Eventually, as John's son moves out, he uses video calling to stay connected. Years later, John's first grandchild is born, and he keeps updated through video sent from his son and partner. As John ages, he's hospitalized due to health issues, and we see his family spending their final moments with him. From here, the son exits from the photo album and is told by Grandma that dinner's ready. Finally, as the shot pans out, we see John's folder is renamed to Memories with Grandpa. In order to encourage our shoppers to look for Intel, we placed the Intel sticker on the front of all of John's PCs to reinforce their legacy and dependability throughout the years, as well as act as a physical prompt for Look for Intel. We intentionally chose not to focus on the technicalities of an Intel microprocessor, as we felt this may not resonate with our demographic as effectively. Hopefully, by showing a journey that might feel familiar to them, they recognise the role Intel has played in their lives from as early as the 80s. This is to reassure them that despite all of life's changes, Intel has been their constant. Aside from TV, the video will be played across Facebook and YouTube, and our posters will be featured on bus stops, billboards, and newspapers, in order to reach our demographic in as many ways as possible and continue Intel's legacy.